Dave?
Yeah, we can hear each other, and we got you. And so, have you got the B-roll for players to watch or not? Okay, great. Okay, and I'll do my stopwatch for the actual game. It's been 44 days since FC Tulsa last played here at One Oak Field, beating today's same opposition, Sporting KC2. No one in these parts needs a reminder of the tough road trip. Mike Enskien's team picking up 3 points from 4 away games. Good evening, everybody. My name is Dave Saunders, joined by the former Big 12 champion Anna Beffer. And FC Tulsa and their fans, Anna, will be very glad to get back to One Oak, especially considering their impressive home record.
Good evening, Dave. They definitely will. They'll be looking tonight to extend the longest home unbeaten streak in franchise history. And you know, Dave, it's super demanding to play on the road as much as FC Tulsa have. They're the only team in the USL with this many away games so far in the season. So they will for sure be excited to play in front of their home fans tonight and eager to get back in that win column.
Now, we always pick a player to watch from either side, and for Sporting KC, it's Enoch Mushagalusa.
Mushagalusa has to be the one to pick. 2 goals against Atlanta United 2 earned him a spot on the USL Team of the Week for this week, and those 2 goals were his first 2 of the season. So he'll be playing with a lot of confidence tonight, looking to build on that attack and help SKC to improve their unbeaten streak to 3 games.
And for FC Tulsa, it's the Brazilian Marlon Santos.
Santos, with only 2 starts this season, he has already started to come into his own, really showcasing his abilities in Birmingham, playing a key role in an unbelievable team goal that you just saw. He's really dangerous on the wing, very, very good in the air, and looking to kickstart that attack for FC Tulsa.
Quick break now. We'll be back with your first half call. It's FC Tulsa versus Sporting KC2.
Aches and pains that they're having, help those muscles recover quicker from those intense workouts that they're going through.
these guys, you know, they're banged up, they're working hard, they're dealing with injuries. You know, I feel blessed that these guys are able to come in the office and, you know, take advantage of our multiple service lines here at Tulsa Spine and Rehab.
Adventure is calling. It's just around the corner, from sunrise to sunset and border to border. There's so much in Oklahoma, from landscapes to cuisine. Stories still unfolding, spellbinding and serene. Don't keep it to yourself. Spread the joy around. Remind your friends and neighbors there's wonder to be found. So plan your next adventure and watch your memories grow. Come travel Oklahoma. Okay, here we go.
Only 7 matches in for FC Tulsa, and already this will be the third against Sporting Kansas City 2. In the first meeting, FC Tulsa dominated Kansas City team, unaided by the MLS Loneys, cruising to a 2-0 victory and then a 4-1 defeat for an impressive, very impressive home performance from Sporting KC2. And Anna Beffer, as we said in the intro, it's going to be delight for the home fans and relief, I think, for the FC Tulsa players and Coach Mike Henson that they have a home game.
Right, they'll be extremely happy to be back on their home turf. I mean, as we alluded to in the intro, it's tough to play on the road that long, no matter what level you're at. Just traveling, hotels, trying to keep your legs and your body in shape and just mentally focused. So they'll be extremely happy to be back. Sense of comfort, and they just need a kickstart, just kind of wipe away the unsuccessful, losses that they had and get back to their standard.
There's the FC Tulsa huddle. There's Bradley Bourgeois, the captain. He'll be lining up at centre back tonight alongside Kevin Garcia. No one more determined than him. Bradley Bourgeois there in the middle, very animated. There's Sean Lewis in the yellow, who'll be between the pipes for FC Tulsa, playing in those black and gold shirts. Rodrigo da Costa, the Brazilian. 1 goal this season, very important to the team. Sporting KC2s will be wearing all blue tonight, sky blue, on this Wednesday night soccer here at One Oak Field. The referee is Matt Franz, who gets us underway, assisted by Seth Barton and Shane Kennard. The 4th official, Jose Lara. And there's Matt Sheldon at right back with a header up to halfway, flicked on there by Bird. Eric Bird has gone down, first foul of the game. Sheldon, who's very, very versatile, can play at left back or right back. Here's Cabato on a season-long loan from RGV. Corrales to Garcia in the beautiful sunshine, and Anna Beffer alongside me. 97 degrees on kickoff. Is pretty warm to play
Yeah,
a game of soccer.
Just a bit toasty.
It's Brooks Thompson in all green tonight. As we always say, a very young side that FC Tulsa are up against here. Christian Duke involved there with Kuich. And now the ball out to the far side, the far right. Tackle coming in from Coutinho. Lucas Coutinho playing in a slightly unfamiliar position on the left of the 3. Big night for him, Anna, as he plays on that left of the 3 next to Da Costa.
It is a big night, but Coach Entian spoke really highly of him earlier this week, just talking about how great he is in training, plays with high intensity, builds up players around him, and has really earned his spot in the lineup tonight. And you mentioned he's playing a bit, unfamiliar in his position, but the front four, they're interchangeable and they're able to move within, that attacking third. So I think that'll be something that's really key for FC Tulsa tonight to disorganize this SKC2 back line.
What better time than today to secure your 2021 FC Tulsa season tickets? Tickets start at just $8 a match for the best pro sports experience in all of Tulsa. From historic moments on the pitch to fireworks after the match, FC Tulsa's atmosphere is perfect for all ages. Head to fctulsa.com/tickets today. We're in the third minute here, 0-0. And it's the home side, FC Tulsa, playing in the black and gold shirts, playing from left to right on your screens against Sporting KC2s in all blue tonight. And here's Gabato, who's been lively in the first 3 minutes in the midfield. Bradley Bourgeois, who's played a lot of the season at right back, is just slid across there to go alongside Kevin Garcia at the back. Bird takes the free kick quickly. Gabato spins it out to the left-hand side to Coutinho. Here's Corrales, just can't get on the end of that one. Good start from both teams, Anna, getting a feel of the ball here.
It is. It's been a great start so far. Both teams just trying to settle into a rhythm and just kind of find their rhythm. But with FC Tulsa, what's been great to see so far is they're going after those first balls. They're challenging every ball and just trying to stay composed and really just patient in their build-up, which is great to see so early in the game.
Garcia down the left-hand side. Corrales, long ball. And that's gone out. 0-0 the score. We're in the 4th minute here. Ball headed on by Misha Galuza in the team of the week, as Anna mentioned in the intro, after his 2 goals against Atlanta United 2 in that 2-2 draw, last time out for Sporting KC2s. Corrales feeds the ball inside here to Da Costa. Da Costa to Cabato. And right on halfway, Bradley Bourgeois shares a couple of passes with Kevin Garcia. And here's Corrales in some space. Low ball into the box. Good header away. Shot coming in. Has hit the bar. Great effort there from Coutinho. First effort of the match. And Anna Beffa, a good strike from Coutinho, who is playing on the left. Here he is.
Was an excellent strike. You see it right on frame in that upper post. Goalkeeper happy to have that bounce off the crossbar, but a great look from FC Tulsa early, and it started off of a patient build-up, and Coutinho connecting with that really well, so really positive start from FC Tulsa on the attacking front.
Yeah, the young 19-year-old goalkeeper there in shot. Brooks Thompson, happy to see that one hit the bar and go over. No save for him to make. Out there, a little bit scrappy play, and it'll be a throw-in for Matt Sheldon. FC Tulsa, of course, looking to get back onto winning ways. They won their first 3 games, went 3-0-0 with wins against OKC Energy, Sporting KC2s and Indy 11. Here's a chance inside the box, and a curled shot, and it's just wide of the target. And that shows you what Ropapa Mensah can do, the Ghanaian, onto his right foot, just wide of the target, Anna.
It's a really beautiful touch, just clipping it up over Bradley Bourgeois and finding some space on that left wing. He just cuts inside, looking to curl it on around Sean Lewis to find that back post, but he doesn't quite get it on target.
Ball stolen away, and that's an easy chance and an easy goal. And it's a rather given away. And it's a goal for Sporting KC2s. And it's Roger Smith with his 2nd of the season. And I think we'll see on the replay That's a bit of a giveaway, but a good finish from the young man. The number 44, Roger Smith, Anna Beffer.
As we were just talking about the attack from Sporting, and here's another look. The giveaway in the midfield, but Roger Smith right there, calm, composed, just finds that lower corner around Sean Lewis. And that's all you need. Enough. He had plenty of time to pick his spot and punishes FC Tulsa for making that mistake in the back. Great goal from him early on. SKC2 leads 1-0.
His second professional goal. He scored his first professional goal in the 4-1 win over FC Tulsa on June the 2nd. And that is a very smart finish. And FC Tulsa, inside the first 7 minutes, find themselves up against it again. 1-0. They trail here. First goal, of course, they've conceded here at One Oak Field this season. We said that they've only played one game at home, and that, of course, was against the same opposition, Sporting KC2s. Here's Coutinho. Here's Suarez. Suarez has played a lot of the game on a lot of the season, excuse me, on the left of the three, Anna, but he's playing as really the genuine number 9 tonight.
Right, they've pushed him up a bit higher, and Suarez will probably be excited about that because he, sees himself as a true 9. He loves to be forward, loves attacking on goal. So excited to see him play there tonight and, just build off of that front three and try to get himself a goal.
Suarez, who's already hit the net 3 times this season. Free kick, Rodrigo da Costa from left of centre. 5 black shirts in and around the 18-yard line. Everybody back for Sporting KC2. Ball into the box is headed away. And it falls nicely for Juku. Just gets that away, though, only as far as Corrales. Corrales clipping the ball over the top, looking for Rodrigo da Costa, who looked across at the assistant, but he is onside. And now a long ball for Bradley Bouchoir to go back to Sean Lewis. Tulsa Remote is proud to support today's FC Tulsa game against Sporting KC2. Tulsa Remote offers remote workers $10,000 to join the Tulsa community. Tell your friends and family out of state to swap their current city for Tulsa. Learn more at tulsaremote.com. 9th minute, 1-0 to Sporting KC2. The goal from Roger Smith, separating the two sides here at a very warm and sunny downtown Tulsa, One Oak Field. Here's Marlon Santos now, going round 2, goes down in the box and the referee waves it away. Well, Anna, he went round 1, he went round 2, he has a smile on his face. Did he go down too easily there? He's having a little word with the assistant. We'll see on the replay.
Yeah, here's another look. Santos just gets that throw in from Sheldon, tiptoes his way around a couple defenders. You get a look here. Almost gets around the third. He wants that penalty kick, but that would have been a bit generous for the referee to give that one. You see him getting up smiling, but SKC2 back the other way with a goal kick.
Good header away from Garcia there. Suarez trying to cushion the ball down. And then down goes the number 33, Lucas Coutinho. And the referee, Mr. Franz, will want a word with Christian Duke, the captain. Garcia up to halfway to Coutinho, who's had a busy opening 10.5 minutes. Here's Gabato. Bradley Bouchoir then enters the Sporting KC2 half, finds Marlon Santos. Sheldon went on the overlap. Santos goes in field here. Kibato being shut down there by Jake Davis. Corrales, Coutinho, good 1-2. And Corrales' cross is blocked. FC Tulsa trying to bounce back from the away matches that they played, where they lost to Atlanta United 5-0 and then a 4-1 defeat to today's opposition Sporting KC2s, and then Birmingham Legion a narrow 2-1 defeat. Must be glad to be back at One Oak Field. Barbia steps in and belts the ball away. allowing both sides to reset. Bourgeois will go back here to Sean Lewis. Sean Lewis, the 29-year-old from Rockford, Michigan. And that ball is out, says the assistant. It's a quiet game. Both teams feeling out each other's formations, Anna, but Sporting KC2s have got the lead, which is all important in any game of football anywhere in the world, isn't it?
Definitely is, and it changes the dynamic of this game, obviously, but for FC Tulsa, they kind of put themselves in a vulnerable position, excuse me if I can say vulnerable, where they have to start chasing the game a little bit. I mean, it's still a long game, plenty of time left, and we've seen positive moments from them. You mentioned that shot from Coutinho early on, hit the crossbar. So they've had good moments, so no need to take risks just yet, but again, chasing the game a little bit, trying to equalize.
Now in a bit of space here is Marlon Santos. Ahead of him is Rodrigo da Costa. Santos is going himself, runs into Kuick there. Peter Kuick, who a 21-year-old, got a tackle in there, and that'll make the goalkeeper feel good as well. Brooks Thompson, 6'4", 19-year-old from Jeffersonville, Indiana, rolls the ball out, and Sporting KC are underway again. Latest score, Louisville City 1, Birmingham 0 after 43 minutes. Throw into FC Tulsa, and it's all a little bit quiet, Anna, and I think, you know, obviously the home fans are a little bit shocked by that kind of giveaway goal, and they just need their side to produce some more efforts on frame.
Right, and FC Tulsa fans definitely loyal, excited for their team to be back in town and playing tonight. And as you mentioned, yeah, probably a bit of a shock to go down so early, but they've had a good response, just kind of settled in, haven't put their heads down, continue to stick to their game plan, and just, you know, truck down the field and try to get something going offensively.
14th minute here at One Oak Field. It's FC Tulsa 0, Sporting KC 2-1. Goal from Roger Smith in the 7th minute, separating the two sides. Here in the black and gold shirts, trying to build something for FC Tulsa. Say goodbye to pain. Tulsa Spine and Rehab helps you get moving. Tulsa Spine and Rehab, a team of specialists in one place, working together, streamlining care, delivering lasting pain relief. TulsaSpineandRehab.com, one stop to help you get moving. TulsaSpineandRehab.com. That was Jankic there, playing the ball out wide. Here, talking wide, is Roger Smith. He goes down under the challenge from the Cuban international, Corrales. There is the man who's just been fouled. And the referee wants that one to be placed here. Little foul from Corrales here.
Yeah, you know, look, Roger Smith just trying to spin Corrales, and Corrales wasn't having it, getting tangled up. Referee makes the right call there. Roger Smith earns a foul and a free kick for his side.
Here's Christian Duke. Across to the number 71. We should say congratulations to Michael Lennis, the 17-year-old, playing at right back, right wing back, with just one sub appearance, but he makes his first pro start today, and he is a Sporting KC Academy product. Congratulations to him. 17 years old, makes me feel very old, Annabeth, but congratulations to him, and that's what this wonderful club is all about, isn't it? Producing these young players. Good tackle from Duke there, says the referee. Sheldon a little bit short there, back to Lewis. Lewis, hurried clearance. Marlon Santos picks himself up, and Danny Barbier will go back to Brooks Thompson. Eric Bird there with a handball, but the referee's playing good advantage there. Bourgeois gets into a little bit of trouble, and Lewis eventually will be able to pick that one up. Say again that Kevin Garcia has played every single minute, as has Bradley Bourgeois, but Bourgeois, Anna, hasn't played at centre-back this season. Kind of needs must. Mo Jadama is not fit enough to play today, but we know that Bradley Bourgeois is very versatile, and he can do that centre-back role extremely well.
Right, fully capable of playing that centre-back position, and, you know, I can't speak for him, but last season he played there most of the time and did really, really well, a part of a very successful defense last season for this FC Tulsa side. So just shifting him back into that central role isn't too unfamiliar for him, but still trying to get the swing of things as he has been, shifted more up in that right back role and playing, from front to back with offensive moments as well. So tonight, strictly defensive for him.
Come out to the 17-minute mark here. It's FC Tulsa 0, Sporting KC2's 1. Roger Smith's goal in the 7th minute. The closest FC Tulsa have come is a curling shot from Lucas Coutinho, which grazed the crossbar. No foul, says the referee. Ball loose. Now, here's Richard Galuta, but he runs into Marlon Santos, who wins it back. Cabato now being shut down very, very well by Jake Davis, and in the end Davis is fouled, and Cabato is going to get a yellow card. Referee will say that was fouls mounting up. Matt Franz, the centre referee in red there.
Here we'll get another look at that recent foul. Cabato, he's been really active so far, but holds onto the ball for just a little bit too long. It gets away from him. He dives into that challenge. Referee pulls the yellow card, and SKC2 in a dangerous position with a free kick here.
It is a dangerous position, isn't it? Anywhere here, and especially with Christian Duke on the ball, and also Davis. Duke might fancy this. He's predominantly left-footed, holds his right arm aloft. Here he comes, curls it towards goal, but that's harmlessly away for a goal kick to FC Tulsa. Cabato then goes into the referee's notebook. But it's been a good game, Anna. No real bad fouls, and both teams wanting to play the game in the right way.
Definitely nothing malicious, just high intensity match. Obviously a lot to play for, and both teams have started off really strong.
Good flick on there from Marlon Santos. He really is good in the air. He's only 5'8", but he certainly can spring pretty high and win those balls in the air, Anna.
No, he definitely can. He scored a couple of goals like that last season. Looking for him to do more of that this season, but definitely a threat in the air and on that wing.
Sporting KC2s have played 8. They've only won 1 game, and that was the 4-1 win against FC Tulsa. Drawn 4 and lost 3. 7 points, and currently 6th in the Central Division. FC Tulsa currently 5th. A very difficult league. Every team has shown that they can really play. Games are very close. Apart from FC Tulsa's games, which you would say, that's a good ball from Marlon Santos. Now here's Sheldon. Sheldon, low ball into the box. Where's it going to bounce? It's belted away by Danny Babir, and it is with Cabato. Pressure from the home side, FC Tulsa. There's a man down for Sporting KC2s. There's a good run from Coutinho now. Can he pull it back? 2 players diving in there, and there's the ball, which is out, says the assistant. And now I think some treatment will be given to the Sporting KC player who's down, and Suarez has won a corner for his team. Good pressure from FC Tulsa, Anna.
Was really good pressure, and just an example of FC Tulsa starting to get in good areas, but they haven't been able to connect that final ball. We've seen multiple instances of excellent balls crossed in or chips, but they haven't been able to get on the end of it. Here's another look. Coutinho with a great piece of skill on that left side, just change of pace, tries to pull that ball back at the top of the 6. Looks like the ball ends up rolling out of bounds. But again, good offensive play from FC Tulsa, just trying to find just a shot on frame and challenge goalkeeper Brooks Thompson.
Slight break in play here for the injury. We're playing the 21st minute here. FC Tulsa 0. Sporting KC2's 1. Thank you for joining us here locally on My41 here in Tulsa, and also on ESPN Plus. Thank you for your company. Dave Saunders and Anna Beffer with you. Back here at One Oak Field since first time since May the 1st, when these two same teams were playing, and it ended up FC Tulsa 2, Sporting KC2's 0 on that night. Half time between Louisville City and Birmingham, and it is 1-0 to Louisville. Lancaster there with the penalty. And currently it's Rio Grande 1, Austin Bold 0. Corner to FC Tulsa. First one of the evening. There's Mike Ensian in shot. Vukovic there on the left of your shot. Donovan Ricketts just behind there. Three very experienced men in charge of FC Tulsa. Mike Ensian, the head coach there, looking on. Corner from the left-hand side. Coutinho with it. I want to take a short one. They're saying that Jake Davis is not, Christian Duke is not 10 yards away. Duke gets the foot in, it loops up into the air. Marlon Santos is in there battling away. Shot coming in, low shot, bounces around, cleared away in the end by Kuic, and now it's back with Jorge Corrales. Eric Bird deep in his own half here. Eric Bird, who did miss a couple of games. Back in the side, very important to Mike Ensian's tactics. Kevin Garcia in the sunshine here at 1-0. As we said, it's certainly mid-90s. It's been a very, very warm week here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I can tell you, Anna Beffa, for an Englishman, it is a very, very warm night.
It's hot for anyone. I'm glad we're in the AC.
Now, here's Matt Sheldon. Can he get a decent ball in? No, he can't, because in steps a good tackle there coming in.
I think Sheldon showcasing well early, though, up and back, just covering a lot of ground. He's played multiple positions. You talked about how versatile he is, but he's making those overlapping runs. He's trying to create something on that right side, and even if he doesn't get that ball in, he still creates a corner. So important piece of play for him, and good to see him getting higher up the pitch.
Rodrigo da Costa it is with the corner. Low ball towards the near post, flicked on, and there's a chance there, but it ends up in the hands of Brooks Thompson, a very relieved goalkeeper, Anna Beffa.
Thompson, that relieved is exactly the right word. That ball could have gone anywhere and it went right to him, but a dangerous ball in from DaCosta in swinger. It's like Marlon tries to clip that ball in. It just pops up right in front of Bourgeois, but unable to connect and find the back of the net, and SKC2 back the other way. Score still 1-0 SKC2.
Should tell you about a substitution that happened there. Unfortunately, Rapapa Mansa had to leave the field after 23 minutes, and on comes Dominic Rezitar for Sporting KC2s. Into the box goes Suarez, but down goes Brooks Thompson and dives on the ball. Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen. Playing the 26th minute here. As you can see, SC Tulsa 0. SKC2's 1. Roger Smith with the goal after 7 minutes. Here's Christian Duke to Peter Kuic. Caden Pierre having to go back. Marlon Santos has won it from Pierre. This is a good run. Good tackle from Pierre, though, but it goes to da Costa. Da Costa just gets tangled up there, and Pierre, who did well to get a good tackle in there, and are over Marlon Santos, winning it back. Good tackle from the young man.
It was, but, you know, one thing I love about Santos is he's so dangerous offensively, but we've seen him time and time and again work back really hard defensively and win those balls. Even if it's not his mistake, he's working back to win the ball back for his home side. Great example of it right there.
Jorge Corrales back to Kevin Garcia. In the centre circle, Bradley Bourgeois. Corrales pushes on up the left-hand side. Here's Coutinho. Just overhit the pass. I've been impressed with Lucas Coutinho in a slightly unfamiliar position tonight. Anna, he's played pretty well and had that shot that hit the bar, which is the closest FC Tulsa have come.
Yeah, he has, and I think earlier that was a great opportunity. It gave him, the chance to showcase that not only can he go outside, on that wing with his left, but he was able to cut inside and use his right foot and was just as dangerous, kind of driving centrally. But yeah, he's shown really well so far, and FC Tulsa really looking to him as well to get something going in the attack.
Here's Caden Pierre wearing number 24 from Rochester Hills, Michigan. 18-year-old goes back to Danny Barbier here. Barbier, who started his career actually at Manchester City in England. Had spells with West Bromwich Albion. Here's Matt Sheldon, the former St. Louis man. Bradley Bourgeois. Kibato now to Corrales. Corrales goes back to Kibato. Those two have linked pretty well on the left-hand side. Here's Kevin Garcia. Bourgeois again. Those two happy to knock the ball around. Matt Sheldon, certainly one of the features of Mike Ensian's tactics is to push the left and right backs high up the field. Matt Sheldon on the right, Anna, and Corrales on the left.
Right, it just helps stretch that offensive attack and create options, and then in some cases it opens up that midfield, giving players like Eric Bird and Suarez to drop back into that space and really create something centrally too. So Encian really using his personnel to the best of his ability to create something for FC Tulsa to be successful.
Here's Rezatar trying to switch the play. Sheldon. Dominic Rezatar just comes in up top there, the Croatian. As we said, the Papa Mansa getting that injury went down as a break in play, had to be substituted. Here's Eric Bird. Now Sheldon steps inside, tries to play the ball up to Dario Suarez. FC Tulsa have Jerome Kiesewetter on the bench with Joachim Rivas. Rivas, who was playing for El Salvador and got back in time to play in this game. Two internationals for FC Tulsa, Jorge Corrales and Joachim Rivas. And Anna, Mike Ensian doesn't mind him going, does he? As long as they bring something back.
Right, exactly. Obviously they're missed while they're gone, but it's a great experience for them, and they come back to training and bring back their experiences to the team and raise the intensity, and with the opportunity to play at that level, only good things can come from it.
Here's Bradley Bourgeois, Matt Sheldon, Bird to Kibato, the two central midfielders for FC Tulsa, playing in their black and gold shirts. If you're just joining us here on ESPN Plus or My41 here locally in Tulsa. FC Tulsa, the home side, playing from left to right on your screens. But here comes the away side with Rezatar, the substitute. Goes round one. Still with the ball, but in the end a combination of Bird and Bourgeois foil the danger. Now Marlon Santos wants to go the long way round Caden Pierre, who's got a hold of his arm here, but still Santos plays the ball in here to Suarez. Suarez, great tackle coming in, is it? Or does the referee? Yeah, he says it was the ball. That's a tremendous tackle. Unfortunately, Suarez is in a heap here. And Anna Beffa, lots to talk about there. Marlon Santos just turned and went the long way around. Pierre had a bit of an arm there. And then we'll see the result. Here's Anna Beffa.
Yeah, here's a look. Excellent ball right in his path. Suarez opts to take a touch, but excellent defending from SKC2. Jankic comes in clutch, because Dario Suarez right at the top of the six with a great opportunity, but denied at the top of the box.
Yeah, great tackle from Jankic, I will say. Suarez is okay. I mean, it's one of those tackles that everybody cringes, but
right.
You have to get it right or you give away a penalty, simple as that.
You have to. It was a huge risk, but it was one of those moments where a player like Suarez with a ton of space, you have to make something happen, and Jankic comes in big time for SKC2. But I really want to go back and talk about, we've talked about Santos this whole time, but just the individual effort to fight off SKC2 defense, get around that corner, And instead of just trying to find the frame or cutting it back, he sees Suarez in his vision and plays in front of him right into his stride, giving him a great opportunity for a shot on goal.
We're taking a hydration break here because it is around about 95, 96 degrees here in Tulsa. Injury report, none listed for Sporting KC2's. Martin Martinez continues with that leg injury, and that injury report presented by Tulsa Bone and Joint. 1-0, as you can see, to the Sporting KC2 side, who've come in here and knocked it around pretty well, but you would say also so have FC Tulsa, Anna, and it's a pretty close game, and I think the score may be about right.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's been pretty even, both teams getting in good areas. I will say FC Tulsa, in my opinion, has had some of the better, possession in that final third, trying to create something, but SKC2, when they've had their moments, they've capitalized, as evidenced, by their goals so early on. But both teams have settled in, trying to, continue to find a rhythm, but FC Tulsa chasing the game a bit, trying to equalize against this young SKC2 side.
It's a good point you make, actually. Looking at the stats, Anna, it is 68% to 32% in favour of FC Tulsa in terms of possession. Kuic with a long ball, looking for his fellow Croatian there, but Garcia's there, back to Lewis. Theme of the night has been slightly under-hit back passes, shall we say?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe play with a little bit more authority.
Jankic has had a really good game in that back three. Here's Misha Galuza, as we said, made the team of the week for the couple of goals he scored in the 2-2 draw with Atlanta United 2. Now, Jankic this time doesn't time it right. Strong challenge, and in fact he's going to get a yellow card for his troubles. And there we just see the difference. He gets the one right in the box and he's slightly late there.
Right, Santos still on the ground after that challenge, slow to get up. He was moving pretty quickly with a 1-2 centrally, trying to create something offensively for FC Tulsa. And we talked about Jankic's tackle earlier, and here he comes in, looks like his studs might have been up. We'll get another look here. Yeah, just comes in, steps on Marlon Santos, and referee reckless challenge, pulls a yellow card, and Kabato will have a free kick here for FC Tulsa.
Yellow card then for each team. Kabato there in your shot, the yellow card for him, way back in the 18th minute. And there's confirmation of Jankic with his. Everybody back for Sporting KC2's here, as Kabato gets ready to take this free kick. We come up to the 35th minute here. Goes short here to Bird. Eric Bird clips the ball over the top, and it just rather bounces off the top of Suarez's head there, Anna. Just nothing doing for FC Tulsa.
Right, to be honest, I don't think Suarez thought that ball was going to make it all the way through. Tips out over the goal line for a goal kick.
Goal kick then for Brooks Thompson. Titan Sports Complex offers a variety of sports for all ages. Whether you play basketball, football, volleyball or soccer, Titan Sports Complex has it all. Visit titansportscomplex.com/sports to register. Titan, the exclusive training, strength and conditioning partner of FC Tulsa. Coutinho, lovely back flick there to Jake Davis, actually, who got back there well. Corrales continued his run. Quick throw here. Suarez trying to go round the back here. There's a foul on the defender there. Da Costa thought he was in, but it was a foul. Jankic back there. Barbier it was who was fouled there, shaking his head.
Yeah, Suarez trying to flick it over a bit. Overzealous in his approach. Here's another look. Barbier trying to just get himself between the ball and the player, and Suarez just trying to go through him. Barbier drawing the foul.
Danny Barbier has had international US experience at under 15, 17 and 19 level. Here's Misha Galuza up against Garcia. Garcia gets a foot in, and it's going to be a corner, the first of the night for the visitors here, who lead by a goal to nil.
smart defending by Kevin Garcia Mushagalusa with quick feet. He's proven that, you know, he can be dangerous in that way, especially with those 2 goals last weekend against Atlanta United 2s, and Garcia just waits patiently and then goes in for the tackle, even though giving up a corner denies Mushagalusa from a shot on goal.
It's the voice of Anna Beffer alongside yours truly, Dave Saunders, here bringing you the commentary for FC Tulsa's home games here from One Oak. Taken short, Davis clips a ball into the box. It runs loose just for a moment. They want a corner, but Mr. Franz, the referee, says it will be a goal kick for the man in shot, Sean Lewis. Sean Lewis has played every single minute this season. FC Tulsa in their 7th game of the season. Sporting KC2's in their 9th. That was a foul by Marlon Santos on Christian Duke, and that will be an easy one for the referee to give. It's difficult for the players in the heat, Anna. We don't want to keep on about it, but it looks nice and shady out there, but it is very, very warm.
No, it is, and it's really only been this hot for a week or so, so tough to acclimate to something like this. And as the game progresses, I mean, yes, it's getting later, but it's still hot, so they definitely need those water breaks and, you know, just be smart about their runs and save their legs.
Here's Michael Lennis, the 17-year-old, with the throw-in. Mushagalusa went down there under pressure from Bradley Bouchoir, but it is a throw-in to the home side. Jorge Corrales, fresh back from his Cuba national team win over St Vincent 1-0 and 5-0 over the British Virgin Islands. Absolutely loves Tulsa, we were told tonight. Second spell with the club. He was here in 2017 in the playoff season for the Tulsa Roughnecks. Here's a good turn from De Costa and a ball over the top, looking for his compatriot Marlon Santos, but doesn't find him.
Not a bad idea, though, as you mentioned, Dave. Great turn in the midfield and just trying to find Santos, making that diagonal run, but unable to connect. But another way to try to create something in the attack, whether that's, you know, they've had some success on the wings and trying to create something centrally, but maybe a quick diagonal ball to break down SKC2 might be the answer.
3 Brazilians across that front 3 in behind Dario Suarez, the Cuban. All flicked on by Mushagalusa. Good play though, good defending by Bouchoir. Finds Bird. Bird finds Santos. Santos loses out to Mushagalusa. Pierre back to Mushagalusa, who's blocked off by Sheldon. Nothing doing, says the referee. Just good muscling defending. 5 minutes of the 45 minutes here in the first half to be played, as Jorge Corrales will take another throw-in down that left-hand side, 10 yards down the left-hand side for FC Tulsa. Referee just wanting him to come back a little bit. Jose Lara, the 4th official there, just directing the Cuban there onto where he should take the throw-in from. Throw in now to Sporting KC2s. The visitors lost here 2-0 on May the 1st and then went to OKC Energy and got a late equaliser with Freeman. And had the heaviest defeat of the season against Colorado Springs, 4-0. Before playing an out-of-district, out-of-league game, LA Galaxy 2, 1-1 draw. Rezatar with the goal there. Lost 2-0 to Indy 11, and then they put a 3-game unbeaten run together. 2 draws at El Paso, 0-0, and 2-2 with Atlanta, sandwiching the impressive 4-1 win against FC Tulsa. Bradley Bouchoir. FC Tulsa would dearly love Anna Beffer a goal just before half-time. Coutinho now slips the ball through. Could this be the chance? Da Costa! And Da Costa scores! It was a beautifully weighted ball from Coutinho through to Rodrigo Da Costa. And the Brazilian nets his second goal of the season. And with just a few minutes to go to half-time, it's now FC Tulsa 1, Sporting Kansas City 2's 1.
Dave, you called it. FC Tulsa wanting nothing more than to equalize heading into halftime, and they've done just that off of a beautiful play. We'll get another look here. Coutinho in the midfield maintains possession, a beautifully weighted ball to DaCosta. He looks up to see if he has help. He checks the positioning of Brooks Thompson, low and away. Excellent finish from DaCosta. Equalizes for his team, just exactly what FC Tulsa needs heading into halftime. Get reorganized, back on an even keel, game tied 1-1.
Another chance here now with Marlon Santos. Can they get two in a minute? Here's Santos. He's got Sheldon here on the overlap. Decent cross needed. Matt Sheldon provides it to the far post, and Coutinho was coming in. Two things I want to say about that goal, Anna. First of all, Coutinho winning the ball. A beautifully weighted ball, but what a beautiful run from DaCosta to go away from get in between the defenders, and that's just what you need from a quality striker. And then add in a sweet finish with his left foot.
It was, and for DaCosta to stay on sides as well. And he was actually, I mean, from our view, his angle was tough. That was not an easy shot. He had to keep that low and away because Brooks Thompson was in the right positioning, trying to block off that near post. So really just an all-around great goal from FC Tulsa, who's put together some quality attacks tonight, but unable, as we've mentioned, to connect. And finally it comes through for them late in this first half.
And certainly you would say it's a goal that the home side deserves in certainly the amount of possession that they've had in this game, Anna.
Yes, exactly. They've had most of the possession, and in the final third just trying to create something and get in those good areas. You know, SKC2 scoring early, so forcing FC Tulsa to chase this game a little bit, but they responded well, and you know, as evidence, they've come back and tied this game.
That'll be his header as they've left Kane Pierre a little bit to do there, and in goes Marlon Santos very quickly there. Ball loose now to Bird. Good back heel from Bird to Marlon Santos. Now Sheldon, who's provided some good assistance down that right-hand side, the right back. Bradley Bourgeois will slow things down here. Just a minute or so left of the 45. Of course, the hydration break we had in the first half, the clock keeps ticking, so we're looking at the stadium clock, and we'll probably have a couple of minutes at least added on. Here's Bradley Bourgeois. Plus we have the injury, so maybe looking at 4 minutes. Here's Garcia. Good spin and turn from Suarez now. Suarez wants a second before half-time for his team. That's a good ball. Here's DaCosta. Good save from the keeper, and it's gone in. DaCosta will claim it. FC Tulsa on fire here at One Oak. They were 1-0 down. They will go in at the break. 2-1 to the lead, thanks to the Brazilian with a brace. It is FC Tulsa 2, SKC 2's 1.
Dave, after that first goal, you almost saw the entire team just get an extra pep in their step, and DaCosta comes up big, getting that next goal for FC Tulsa before halftime. Here's another look. The ball played through by Suarez starts off with a great little turn. Very similar goal. DaCosta finds himself on that left side, low and away. Thompson tries to get something on it, but it's not enough, and FC Tulsa goes ahead 2-1 heading into halftime.
Rodrigo DaCosta just loves scoring against this opposition. All three goals he's scored this season, and they maybe have given it to Santos. Santos was certainly on the line. We'll get confirmation of who gets the goal. We're playing the Tulsa Tech 4 minutes. It's Santos who gets the last touch there, we're hearing, Anna Beffa. So no assist, and a beautiful moment for Santos. He's worked hard in this first half. Tulsa Tech gives you the skills to get paid. Trust the local leader in career training for more than 5 decades. Make your own path to the career of your dreams. Apply today at tulsatech.edu. The Tulsa Tech stoppage time is 4 minutes. There's Mike Ensian, who must be delighted with the ending of this first half, Anna.
just a great reaction from the home side, and that first goal that was given up, it came off of a mistake in the midfield, but FC Tulsa doesn't put their heads down. They come back. Looks like a scuffle at midfield. Referee goes for the book, yellow card.
Marlon Santos with the yellow card there for the late challenge on Christian Duke. Well, Santos gets the last touch on that goal. DaCosta's shot was partly saved by Brooks Thompson, and Santos had to be a little bit careful. He wasn't in an offside position, Anna, or we could have had, well, there is no VAR in this league, but it would have been one of those moments where everybody holds their breath. But Santos gets the goal, his first goal of the season, and he's worked hard, and he's just got a yellow card as well, Marlon Santos. Free kick late on here then. Peter Kuich is going to take it for Sporting KC2, so we're 1-0 up. Really their only chance of this first half. Pegged back now by DaCosta and Santos with the 2 goals. Here's the ball into the box. Rezitar gets a header on it. Out comes Sean Lewis, and there's a bit of pushing between Rezitar and Bourgeois, and there will be a yellow card for Rezitar, the substitute. And it's a warm night, and tempers are a little bit frayed here, and I think everybody's just got to calm down and get down in the locker room, I think, Anna.
I think you're exactly right. Some words exchanged between Rezitar and Bourgeois. Saw Rezitar get a bit frustrated. Referee comes over to try to break things up and calm things down as both teams' tempers are heating up, and I think the best thing for both teams, excuse me, is just to head into halftime and regroup. You know, FC Tulsa with the momentum right now, but things are getting a bit shaky and a little bit chippy these last few minutes.
Rezitar, the Croatian 20-year-old, played all 16 appearances in the shortened 2020 season. Came on as a substitute in this game. There are those two again. Fair challenge there. Here's Sheldon. Barbia does well to clear up to, good tackle from Bird. Playing the Tulsa Tech stoppage time here, with FC Tulsa in the lead by 2-1. And in fact, the referee, Mr. Matt Franz, says that will do it. We'll all go into the locker room. Rezitar wants a word with the central referee. And Anna Beffer, it's all in all been an eventful end to that first half.
It has. Great first half. Started off with that early goal for SKC2, but Tulsa responds. DaCosta coming back, getting the equalizer, and then creating that second goal. Santos right now gets that next goal for FC Tulsa, 2-1, heading into the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, it was a good start from the visitors as well, who went a goal up, didn't they, with Roger Smith getting his second professional goal. He stole it away, but that was a good finish as well, wasn't it?
It was a great finish. Very calm, textbook finish. He didn't panic, just low and away. They started off strong, but it's been a pretty, even match, but both teams with the opportunity to regroup here. FC Tulsa 2, Sporting KC 2-1.
Yeah, and there's the 3 coaches. And there's the young goalkeeper, Brooks Thompson, who's been beaten by these 2 goals for FC Tulsa. The first one here from Rodrigo DaCosta, who even had time to pose for the camera. And the second one, there's the touch from Marlon Santos right on the line. He gets his first of the season. It's half-time here. We'll come back with the Williams half-time show in just a moment.
Trust the local experts in career training. For more than 50 years, Tulsa Tech has been in your neighborhood. From high schools to our 6 campuses, we're ready to train you for the career of your dreams. Get the industry credentials to get paid with our hands-on training in everything from aerospace and automotive to health science and IT. Make this next year the best ever. and see how Tulsa Tech can help make your own path by calling 918-828-5000 or logging on to tulsatech.edu today.
In the box, chance for Williams, off the crossbar and in. Back to Samake, and there's Sparrow again. J.J. Williams leaves it for Lapa! Salazar cuts it inside, Van Oekel with an excellent save.
Be a part of FC Tulsa's jersey this year is mind-blowing. For this to start in my home, in the bedroom, just on my computer, to see it now, is a dream come true. I'm really glad with the partnership with FC Tulsa to really help be able to bring not just my brand, but put Tulsa and Black entrepreneurship and Black history really in the forefront. So my background's in graphic design, so I started taking the stores that were on the original Greenwood and recreating those logos to help tell some of the history. So it's important for everybody to understand that Greenwood is not just Black history, it's American history. So with this platform, I hope that everybody can understand what Greenwood represented, why it happened, and learn from it so that doesn't happen again, and we can all be better together. James Baldwin has a quote that says, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." So my hope is that this small patch can do a little bit of us facing what happened and moving forward from it.
While you're busy searching for ways to step out, this great state of ours is worth checking out. Oklahoma's right here. Make time. Take a look. For play and adventure, we wrote the book. If you're looking to travel, take a look at our state. We've got fun and great food. Come fill your plate. Your stories are here, just waiting, don't you know? Come travel Oklahoma. Okay, here we go.
But in the bottom of our hearts, we say thank you. Thank you, FC Tulsa.
I'm going white team, just based on the numbers. They have the bigger kids.
Score, you win the game, okay?
Since Williams was founded in 1908, much has changed. The growth of cities, rise of technologies, our transformation from a family-owned business to America's clean energy partner, supplying natural gas for cooking, heating, and powering 76 million homes. And while so much has changed, some things should remain the same, like keeping promises, exceeding safety standards, doing the right thing, and protecting the environment. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
This is a city that is being run like a startup.
I think it's a remote mecca that's in the ground stages.
Everything that I do for fun in DC, I was also able to do here, but it was way more accessible.
I got here and was fully impressed.
The city is genuinely welcoming of new people and new ideas.
We have to start realizing there's other places to live besides just the East Coast and West Coast.
FC Tulsa is back at One Oak Field. Cheer on Tulsa's pro soccer team Saturday, June 19th against Louisville City FC. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and tickets are available now. Single match tickets start at just $10 per match, and you can catch all the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase 2021 season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
Downtown Tulsa on a beautiful sunny evening for the Williams halftime show, and as you can see, FC Tulsa have come back from being a goal down to lead by 2-1 here at halftime, and we'll take you through some of the the first half highlights. As we say, it's been a very, very warm night here, being enjoyed by the fans. And it all started pretty early on, Anna, with an effort from Coutinho.
You're right, Coutinho, great opportunity. Strikes the ball really, really well. Hits that crossbar, though. Thompson, very thankful not to have to make a save there. And then secondly, mistake in the midfield, Sporting KC2 all over it, and a class finish by Roger Smith. Just takes his time, looks up, finds where Sean Lewis is, low and away, and SKC2 early on with the goal and punishes FC Tulsa.
Yeah, Roger Smith, his second professional goal of his career. There's Marlon Santos running down the right-hand side. He gave Caden Pierre a little bit of bother. This was a tremendous tackle, wasn't it, from Jankic?
It really was, and he has to get it right here with a player like Suarez with a great ball coming in. Jankic has to make a decision. He opts for the challenge, and he executes it perfectly to deny that opportunity for FC Tulsa. And then here's another look. Coutinho gets through the midfield, great weighted pass to DaCosta, textbook finish, low and away. That's exactly what you want to see from your forward. Really tough angle, if you can tell. Thompson in a good position, but DaCosta equalizes for FC Tulsa.
Coutinho there with the Arvist assist, and then 3 minutes later, we thought DaCosta had scored. It hits the post, and Marlon Santos is there to tap the ball home. Had to be careful he wasn't offside there. And good that someone is on the spot. That's where you got to score your goals from sometimes, Anna.
Exactly, and FC Tulsa responds really well after going down early in the first half. But Santos comes up big for FC Tulsa to get that second goal. Started off by Suarez with a great turn. DaCosta, a lot of different players involved tonight on the offensive front, and they'll be looking for more in the second half.
Here's the match stats then. We know about the goals, the shots 5-3, but look at the possession, Anna. 59 rounded up percent to 41 rounded down. You know, it's been in favor of the home side.
It has, and it looks right if you've been watching the first half. I mean, FC Tulsa patient in their attack. They're okay knocking the ball around and just waiting for an opportunity to arise. And they're comfortable in possession, but look at the shots on target as well. FC Tulsa, of the 5 shots they've had, 3 on target. They're looking to continue to test goalkeeper Brooks Thompson. And if SKC2 is going to get back in this match, they have to go back the other way with those shots on target as well and really challenge Sean Lewis to try to get that equalizer.
You're watching the halftime Williams show here at One Oak Field. And we're going to have a look at some scores from around the league, and there it is, the 60, well, I think we're up to 71 minutes now on that one. Louisville City FC 2, Birmingham Legion FC 0. Birmingham Legion started the night top. Memphis 901 0, Atlanta United 0. Rio Grande Valley 1, Austin Bold 0. Old foes of FC Tulsa there, and Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC and Tacoma Defiance. They've just kicked off 0-0, and later on tonight, New Mexico United plays San Antonio FC. So plenty of football being played. There's the half-time score. Goals from Rodrigo da Costa with the harvest assist by Coutinho, and a tap-in from Marlon Santos, replying to the Roger Smith goal from Sporting Kansas City 2. Gives us the half-time score: FC Tulsa 2, Sporting KC 2's 1.
FC Tulsa is back at One Oak Field. Cheer on Tulsa's pro soccer team Saturday, June 19th against Louisville City FC. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and tickets are available now. Single match tickets start at just $10 per match, and you can catch all the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase 2021 season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
Welcome back in as you see the huddle for the visitors there. Sporting KC2 were hit by 2 goals in 3 minutes by FC Tulsa, having taken the lead with Roger Smith after the 7th minute. They were pegged back. And there's Rodrigo da Costa, the number 16, the Brazilian, who got his 2nd goal of the season. His first one was against the same opposition, and then there was a tap-in for Marlon Santos. 2-1. Anna Beffa, still a lot to play for. You'd be a brave person to predict the outcome of this one.
Yeah, you would. There's 45 minutes left. Both teams still have to continue to play. I mean, a 2-1 victory is not enough. FC Tulsa will continue with their foot on the gas, especially with that momentum they carried into halftime. And SKC2 in that same position FC Tulsa was in first half, but with the game progressing, they'll have to start taking more risks in the attack to try to get something going offensively and find that equalizer and put FC Tulsa on their heels a bit.
Certainly will. It's been a close game. It's been a hard-fought game. It's been 4 yellow cards dished out. We've had a few flash points, but referees dealt with it very well. Sporting KC2s will go back home on Sunday, Father's Day, for their match with Indy 11. Indy 11, who parted ways with Coach Rennie by mutual consent before next Wednesday, a week from today. They will travel back into Oklahoma to OKC Energy FC. As for FC Tulsa, they're back here on Saturday against Louisville City. The first time that they would have played Louisville City here at One Oak Field. Here's Jankic then as we kick off in this second half. Dave Saunders and Anna Beffa with you here on My 41 here locally in Tulsa and ESPN. Here's Dario Suarez. Da Costa trying to slip it through here to Coutinho. Coutinho's there, but he's offside. Lively start from FC Tulsa. Peter Kuic, who is sitting back there on the 18-yard line. Now ball given away here to Da Costa. Da Costa here trying to slip it into Marlon Santos, but it's away by Caden Pierre. Throw in then to be taken by Matt Sheldon. Goes short here to Santos. Sheldon back to Santos. Santos now in lively all game into Eric Bird. Eric Bird wins a corner for FC Tulsa. What an impressive start, Annabelle, for this is from the home side.
It is. They've started off really, really strong here in these first few minutes of the second half. But, you know, Dave, I've been really impressed with FC Tulsa's mentality in this game, because coming off of a tough road trip, as we've mentioned earlier, they go down early in the first half but they fought their way back and have looked really, really dominant the last 30 minutes or so and starting the second half.
Is DaCosta's corner into the near post, flicked on by Santos, and then it's away in the end by Roger Smith. Anywhere will do just for a moment. Here's Corrales now. Kibato. No substitutions from either side at half-time. Ball into the box, falls out to Santos. Santos comes off the heel of Christian Duke left foot there, but nothing for Brooks Thompson to worry too much about. Rezitar, who had a little bit of a pushing match with Bradley Bourgeois, referee stepping in. Rezitar got a yellow card for his troubles. Thompson clears from inside his own box, only to the chest of Corrales. Corrales now to Coutinho. Coutinho goes down under pressure from Michael Lennis, the young man making his first pro start, 17 years old. Peter Kuch is certainly sitting back as one of the central three. Now he can play in midfield as a holding midfield player. Bourgeois has to go back to Sean Lewis, who was beaten way back in the 7th minute after Kibato lost possession of the ball to Roger Smith. Bird with some neat play, long ball over the top here for DaCosta, who is onside. DaCosta is offside. Well, it's one of those moments, Anna, in the modern game where the assistant has to wait to see how the play develops, and DaCosta was offside.
Right, and that's a tough call for the assistant referee to make, but DaCosta was offside, and it was a creative ball from Kibato, try to find SKC2 sleeping in the back over the top, but unable to execute in the end.
Mushagaluza. Now he would dearly love another goal tonight to add to his 2 goals on the season. Jankic finds Lennis. Corrales keeps the ball in play, says the assistant. Garcia back to his goalkeeper, Sean Lewis. Garcia has played every single minute this season with Bradley Bourgeois and Sean Lewis, the only 3 to have played every single minute of every single game. 7th game of the season for FC Tulsa, only their 2nd at home this season. Here's Christian Duke. Kuch, who's come out of that back line now. Kuch with a decent ball into the box, volleyed away by Corrales, and FC Tulsa just have to be a little bit careful here, Anna, that they don't take their foot off the pedal.
Right, they're being a bit lackadaisical in their approach, and SKC2 with some good combination play in the midfield there, and Kuch, as you mentioned, played in a really dangerous ball, but no one making that run in the box to get on the end of it. But FC Tulsa not out of the woods yet, as SKC2 continues to put on some pressure.
Jake Davis just couldn't get that ball down off his chest. Ball volleyed into the box, chested down by Sean Lewis. Tyler Freeman is on the bench, and Ozzy Cisnecos as well. Come on, change things for head coach Paulo Nagamura. Nagamura in his 4th season in charge for Sporting Kansas City 2s. Former Arsenal player. Here's Sheldon. Kibato. Kibato switching, trying to switch the play. Here's Bradley Bourgeois now. Left-footed ball down the left-hand side, looking for DaCosta. Has to wait for that one to come down. Jankic with him. DaCosta will have a step over here. Looks for support. Has to go back to Kibato. Kibato now out to the right-hand side where Matt Sheldon is forward. Here's Santos up against Caden Pierre. And he wins a throw-in down in the corner. Hey, FC Tulsa fans, visit any of the 7 Tulsa Panera Bread locations for our creamy mac and cheese or the classic bacon turkey bravo. Try the new Chipotle chicken and bacon flatbread pizza, or everyone's seasonal favorite, the strawberry poppy seed salad. These and other favourites are sure to have you cheering. Order online at panerabread.com for pickup or delivery right to you. Your favourites only at Panera. 52nd minute here in downtown Tulsa, One Oak Field, on a very warm night. And Dario Suarez is offside. Suarez has worked hard up front, Anna. He hasn't had too many balls to feet, but he's certainly worked hard.
He has. He's been all over the place. And you know, you go back to the goal, he played a key role in the second goal, coming in, quick turn, finding DaCosta. So he's been active. The score sheet may not show it, but he's been a big part of the offense.
Ball cleared away by Corrales. Throw in then for Michael Lennis. Zatar runs into a little bit of trouble. Suarez trying to hold off two players. Christian Duke. Shagaluza. And a wayward shot will finish up on the grassy bank over there. You can see on the top of your screen the families out there with their blankets, and just a really lovely night to be here at One Oak Field. Sean Lewis out to the left-hand side. Corrales brings it down well. Goes back to Kevin Garcia. Kibato. Garcia. Coutinho had a good first half. Threaded ball now. Dario Suarez again is offside. Good line from Sporting KC2's there. Suarez just a yard or so off, Anna.
Yeah, SKC2 aware that Suarez is playing high, trying to find in behind. Here's another look. You see, oh, it's hard to see from that angle. The look from there, Suarez was just about even with that defender, but we can't see the whole view. The referee calls offside.
Substitution, and there is the El Salvador international, Joaquim Rivas, the top goal scorer with 4 goals for FC Tulsa. And making way for him is the man with the harvest assist, and that was for the first goal, Lucas Coutinho, who's had a good game for me, Anna Beffa. But that'll be a like-for-like swap with Rivas coming on. Or maybe DaCosta's even going to push up front, and Suarez will go out to the left-hand side. We'll see how that pans out in just a moment. Shagaluza. Threading a little ball into Jake Davis here. Peter Kuich. Marlon Santos got in there, but Davis got back well. A little bit scrappy from Eric Bird there. Foul. Free kick then to Sporting KC2s here in the, coming up to the 55-minute mark here in the game, with FC Tulsa 2-1 in the lead. 2 late goals in the last, just 3 minutes apart, just at the last few minutes of the first half, giving them the lead. Free kick, everybody back for FC Tulsa here, defending their 18-yard line. Jake Davis, right-footed ball, is it too long? Shagaluza heads into the side netting, nothing doing there. There is Enoch Shagaluza, 2 goals, as we said, in the 2-2, 1 assist. Only player to have featured in all 8 games. And had the most shots as well. Now Eric Bird, I think it is down there, Anna, needs a little bit of treatment here. Didn't see what happened there. Left leg there, you can see, is strapped. He did miss a couple of games through an injury. Of course, FC Tulsa do have Iagua, who could certainly go into the central midfield if Eric Bird was to go off. We're just having a look here to see if we can get any clues. Eric Bird there in the picture in the centre there, and there he just goes down, Anna, and that's not good to see, is it, when a player just sits down like that?
No, it's not. It was definitely a conscious decision for him to go down and receive some treatment and kind of check it out and see what's going on. Wonder if that was something already there, or it didn't look like an event happened in that moment. Hopefully he's okay. Gives both teams a chance to rest and regroup and rehydrate as Bird makes his way off the field for a moment.
Yeah, is he going to come off here? Is there going to be a substitution? I think there is. I think I'm seeing over there, if my eyes don't deceive me, Rafael Iagua, who has played in the central midfield this season for FC Tulsa, so it would be a straight swap, and I think Eric Bird has left the field. So the Nigerian will come on, born in Gaboko, 23-year-old. Did have one cap for Nigeria, and the only game that he's not started before tonight was the last game out at Birmingham Legion, the defeat 2-1. He did appear in all 16 games last year. Here's Da Costa. Rivas chesting it down, looked offside, but he was onside. First touch then for Iagua, given away. Long ball from Misha Galuza. There's absolutely nobody there at all apart from Sean Lewis. 2-1 the home side lead. May the 1st, it was FC Tulsa winning this fixture by 2-0, and then Sporting KC2's getting their own back with a 4-1 win. This is the 3rd time these sides have met, and it's only FC Tulsa's 7th game of the season. Here's Kabata, twisting and turning. And sensible from FC Tulsa here, Anna. They're just trying to take a little bit of the sting out of the game and just keep possession of the ball.
Right, exactly. No need to force it, just trying to open up opportunities for a good through pass or combination play. And
good ball in from Sheldon. There was nearly an own goal there as it came off Barbia. And Brooks Thompson had to be alert, and he was, the young man. Well played to him.
It was a great reaction from Thompson. Dangerous ball in, and you never know what's going to happen with balls like that played across the face of goal.
Iagua, 99. Sheldon. Bouchois, the captain, finds Garcia. Rivas with a good first touch there, but two internationals just not able to combine. Joaquim Rivas, we said, has been playing for El Salvador in the World Cup qualifiers. 4 wins against Antigua and Bermuda and the United States, Virgin Islands, and just in the past few days, 2 legs against St Kitts and Nevis. They won the away leg 4-0 and the home leg 2-0. So they progress in the CONCACAF qualifying for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, and they will now be one of the final 8 countries vying for CONCACAF's 4 possible World Cup spots. So well played to him, and as we say, he always plays with a smile on his face and brings a lot of experience back to FC Tulsa's squad. Jake Davis is tackled well by Sheldon, who threw himself at that ball and won it. Nutmeg from Rivas. Rivas can bring in Suarez. He's onside this time. Suarez didn't have the first touch, and he goes down. It's a penalty. Suarez has won a penalty. Caden Pierre with the tackle. Suarez has hurt his right leg there. Beautiful nutmeg from Rivas in the build-up, and Suarez wins the penalty. Anna Beffa.
You mentioned it, Dave. Rivas, that creativity in the midfield, the nutmeg just to maintain possession, and then Suarez, great run on the outside. We'll get another look at it here. There's the touch. Rivas looks for his options. There's Suarez on that left side. Suarez, initially that touch gets away from him a little bit, trying to regain possession, but then Pierre comes in. Tough tackle. Chooses to go to ground.
Yeah, slightly inexperienced tackle.
Right. I don't know if that's the right move if I'm the defender. You already have Suarez going away from goal. Thompson comes out in a good position. but gives up a penalty kick, and it looks like Dario Suarez will be the one to take it.
Yeah, Rivas did score in the 11 from a penalty, but this is Dario Suarez. He's already got 3. Suarez then comes up, right-footed, and scores easily. Dario Suarez with the 3rd for FC Tulsa from the penalty spot. And he will be delighted, as they all are, with the celebration. Suarez with the goal. FC Tulsa 3, Sporting KC 2's 1.
Dario Suarez creating that goal-scoring opportunity in the 18-yard box and ultimately earning himself a penalty kick. Comes up with confidence, looks like right down the middle, and Dario Suarez extends FC Tulsa's lead. See the celebration dance there in the corner. All smiles. FC Tulsa 3, SKC 2, 1.
For Price Family Properties, downtown Tulsa is more than a dot on the map. Their buildings are the most historic and beautiful in downtown, and they continue to breathe new life into the walls within them. Having worked in downtown Tulsa for more than 30 years, the Price family is excited to invest in renewing Tulsa's position as a vibrant place to live, work and play. Dario Suarez with the 3rd FC Tulsa goal and his 4th of the season. FC Tulsa's 2nd goal from the penalty spot this season. And a little bit of breathing space now between the two sides, but don't count the visitors out yet, because here is Caden Pierre, who want to make amends for that tackle that gave away the penalty. Garcia was in the way. Here is Corrales. Da Costa gets tripped by Jankic. Harvest Bank is a proud sponsor of FC Tulsa. Use your Harvest Flex Rewards personal credit card on eligible ticket, concession and merchandise purchases to earn 3 times rewards now through the end of the 2021 season. Visit harvest.com/FC Tulsa Rewards for details. There's Mike Ensian, who's seen this game turn around. Went behind early on in this game, and now he sees his side dominating possession and leading by 3-1, and they want more, because here's Marlon Santos. Is there another goal here right across the 6-yard line? Nobody on the end of that one, and Marlon Santos, Anabefa, still with plenty of energy.
He always does. It was a really great ball across the 6-yard box. No one able to get on the end of it, though. There were 2 runners in the box, but Santos, he's been very active all night, involved in a lot of the opportunities offensively for FC Tulsa, and we talked about him early on in the pregame show as one of the players to watch, and he's proven he should be talked about.
Danny Beer clearing the ball there. Of course, the Euro 2020 competition in full flight. Have you watched, been able to see much of that, Anna?
Yeah, I've watched a little bit. It's been fun. I'm glad national team soccer is back, and as you mentioned, it's been neat as obviously the Euros going on, but then the international experience that FC Tulsa has and those 2 players getting some action as well. So a lot of great soccer to watch if you're a soccer fan.
Here's Marlon Santos. Wins a corner. Off Musha Galuzo, who's back there defending, cutting out a slightly frustrating figure here. Corner then to FC Tulsa. Joachim Rivas in your shot there. Thompson has been beaten 3 times tonight. Couldn't have done much about any of the goals. Here's Rivas towards the back post. Thompson palms it away, comes to Suarez, hits a defender, Kuic, and Kuic will come out with the ball here. And Jake Davis here on the break, but doesn't find Christian Duke. Matt Sheldon. Thompson will be pleased, Anna, to have double-fisted that one away, though.
Yeah, that was a great play coming out. Strong hands, getting rid of that ball, and a key block off of Suarez's shot. He got a hold of that really, really well. And SKC2 kind of getting through and weathering that storm.
It's finished Louisville City 2, Birmingham Legion 0. Here's Santos inside the box, round the defender, into the box, and flicked away by Danny Barbilla or Dario Suarez, who cuts a frustrated figure there. That, we'll see on the replay, Anna, was a tremendous, as we see 3 substitutions coming up for the away side. And even Suarez, taps the hand of the defender there, because that was an important block. Anna Beffa.
Extremely important clip. Santos on that right side showing immense strength to maintain possession, and you see right there SKC2 just getting that touch. Suarez going for the bicycle kick, unable to connect, but a fearless effort from the FC Tulsa forward.
My mistake, it was Jankic, of course, not Barbilla, and Jankic has had a good game, that last-ditch tackle. I'll tell you about the substitutions in just a moment for Paulo Nakamura's men. They've made 3 all at once. Here's Corrales. Long throw into the box, flicked on, and it was just nearly into the path of Joachim Rivas. I don't think it was much of a flick on there from Da Costa, but Rivas was nearly there. Jan Rad's come on for Peter Kuic in one of the substitutions.
It was a great throw in by Corrales, getting all the way in to the 6-yard box, and Rivas might want that one back. I don't know if he was prepared to have that ball come right across his face.
Here's Caden Pierre. This is Matt Constant from Dallas, Texas, selected by Sporting Kansas City in the 2nd round of the 2021 MLS draft. Went to the University of North Carolina for his college soccer. Did play in the first game here, back on May the 1st. Matt Sheldon there with a strong challenge. So a little bit of defending for FC Tulsa to do here as we approach, or we are in the 69th minute here at One Oak Field in downtown Tulsa.
You made a good point earlier, Dave. I mean, the scoreline, obviously FC Tulsa 3, SKC 2, 1, but earlier in the first half, FC Tulsa was able to score 2 goals in 3 minutes, so this game could change very, very quickly.
Ball flicked on there, just past the post. Nothing for Sean Lewis to do. Just going back to the Euro, if I may, for just a moment. Clearly an impressive couple of games from the Italians, both 3-0 victories. Very impressive today. But who have you got, England or Scotland, Anna Beffa? Be careful what you say now.
Well, I feel like I'm a bit obligated to say England.
We've got Scottish listeners and viewers here, so be careful. Yeah, England, Scotland, the oldest soccer rivalry actually in the whole world, and they meet again on Friday, 2 p.m. I shall be watching, I think. My producer has just said he's got England, so I feel a lot of confidence with his knowledge of soccer. 3-1 the score to FC Tulsa. Dario Suarez, the latest goal scorer from the penalty spot. But still, you feel some life in this game. With still 20 minutes to go. Clash in the midfield there. I think it was just an inadvertent clash. Involved Bailey Sparks, who's come on. That was a heavy clash there. I think Bailey Sparks could be in a little bit of trouble here. Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen. Just a talking to, I think. Both teams working really hard, obviously for different reasons here. Constant has to clear right-footed out. See Tulsa looking to get back to winning ways. As we said, went 3-0-0 first 3 games and then went on the road. Very tough times. After a fine three-game start, they lost the last 3 games. So looking to get back on winning ways here. Nothing doing there for Roger Smith, who played it down the right-hand side, looking for Resita. Now here's Rivas with another chance. Oh, and he's going to take a chance like that. If you give an international player that kind of room in the box, Joaquin Rivas will take it. His 5th goal of the season. It's FC Tulsa's 4th. It's FC Tulsa 4, Sporting Kansas City 2's 1.
The FC Tulsa fans excited about that one. A beautiful combination play between DaCosta and Rivas. Here's another look. DaCosta chesting that ball down perfectly, and the clip over the defense, and Rivas, that's a tough ball. Volley keeps it low. Strong finish. Nothing that Brooks Thompson can do about it. And Rivas extending FC Tulsa's lead 4-1, SKC2. And the Arvis assist goes to DaCosta. Rivas with his 5th goal of the season. And FC Tulsa continuing to be dominant in the second half.
Yeah, wonderful Arvis assist, as you say, by DaCosta. And then Rivas, as I said in commentary, you give a man of his quality that space, although he created a lot of it himself, he's going to finish with that trusty left foot of his. Now, long ball over the top. They want more to FC Tulsa. This is now the same score. We had back at Children's Mercy Park on June the 2nd, where Sporting KC 2's won by 4-1. More defending for the young side here. Everybody back bar none inside the 18-yard box. Here's the corner from the latest goal scorer. Rivas into the box. Bradley Bouchard was up there. Heads it out back to Rivas. Rivas curling ball into the box to the far post. Garcia's there, but that's good defending by Rad, who just put Garcia off there. And it remains 4-1. Danny Barbier. Christian Duke now, the captain. He goes down under a challenge from Marlon Santos. And we're going to have our second half hydration break. Very sensible again, Anna, in this kind of heat. And it'll be a chance for both coaches to have a little chat with their teams and see how the last 15 or 16 minutes is going to pan out. But you have to say, Anna, you know, the 2 goals in the first half were perfect timing, and really FC Tulsa have kept going after the break.
They definitely have. They did not take their foot off the gas pedal with that momentum heading into the first half break and then continuing it in the second half. And Rivas with an electrifying goal for the 4th goal for FC Tulsa. And here's another look at his goal. Starting with that combination play with DaCosta in the midfield. It's chipped over and really sensible to chest that ball down. Creative chip over the top, and look at his angle. He plays it perfectly low and away on the volley. Nothing Thompson can do, and a player of his caliber is not going to miss from there.
Now, on a warm night, you want to talk about a cold beer, don't you? So the club, FC Tulsa, is teaming up with the Cabin Boys Brewery in Tulsa to release a lager, making FC Tulsa the first sports team in the Tulsa area with a co-branded beer by a local brewery. And what the wonderful thing about this, Anna, is that the fans, it's up to the fans to come up with a name, and they can come up with a name by going onto the website, and you can see how you can submit your name for that. I think that's a really nice idea.
It is. It's a great partnership, and that beer was available tonight for the fans, so debuting that creative beer, that cerveza that FC Tulsa has created.
We should say, always drink responsibly, of course. The man of the match. Fans, head to the FC Tulsa app to vote for tonight's man of the match. You can download the FC Tulsa app on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Voting closes at the final whistle. So make sure you get involved with that one. Nice moment there between the two players. Stanley Ogunbor has come onto the field. And Kieran Winters. And Winters, Anna, has a connection with Sporting KC2s, doesn't he?
Right, yeah, growing up playing for Sporting KC Academy squad, so he is a product of their program and has really made an impact for FC Tulsa, one of the youngest professional signees they've had. So he's had a great showing so far, and he'll get some quality minutes here late in this game.
Kieran Winters, an academy product, and came on as a sub against OKC. In fact, it's been made a habit of that. He came on at Birmingham Legion as well. He's been given minutes when he can by a coach that trusts in him and his ability. Tumble in the corner there. Roger Smith, ball into the box, headed away by Sheldon. Stanley Ogunbor wearing the number 7, born in Lagos, Nigeria. Spent 2 seasons in the Nigerians National League 1 with Flight FC. And then he spent 2017-18 season in Slovakia with Inter Bratislava. Here's Roger Smith wanting a second on the night. Shot blocked. Here's Christian Duke trying to fashion out something. He's won a corner down there. 12 minutes left of the 90. FC Tulsa in control, leading by 4 goals to 1. But Bailey Sparks is going to take a low ball into the near post. There's a little bit of confusion at near post there, and Ogunbor here can feed it out to Winters. Winters runs into a little bit of trouble, wins it back. Throw in for Sparks. Just important now, Anna, that FC Tulsa professionally see this game out with the scoreline as it is. Exactly, probably playing a bit more defensive, maybe not totally defensive, but not as attacking minded as they had earlier, just wanting to maintain possession and, as you mentioned, the perfect word to describe it, just execute a professional win and not give up any goals. Cleared away by Iagua. The visitors wanted a foul there after the Kieran Winters tackle. Marlon Santos it was who made way for Ogunbor. Now here's Corrales. Rivas. Corrales sprinting behind him. Rivas slows the ball down, then Corrales continues his run. Corrales here, decent ball needed. Corrales drove that one across the goal. It would have been perfect for a striker coming in, but it was just in front of everybody, Anna. Right, a great ball in, but no one on the end of that. Someone would have just had to redirect it. He fired it across the face of goal, but the build-up was excellent. Started off with the step by Corrales and creating a great opportunity for FC Tulsa, but ultimately unable to find the back of the net, and SKC2 heading back the other way. Ball in the midfield. We've got 10 minutes left, plus the stoppage time. Dave Saunders and Anna Beffer with you on My 41 here locally in Tulsa and ESPN Plus. Here's Matt Constant. Still in his own half. Drives the ball down the right-hand side here. Picks out Caden Pierre. Davis. Pierre again. Wide on the right. Matt Constant. Danny Barbier has to come forward now. Time against Sporting Kansas City 2 side here. Sean Lewis has done everything really well. Anna there in shot, hasn't had too many saves to make on the night.
No, he hasn't, and the first goal there wasn't much he could do. He was in a good position, but a class finish by Roger Smith. But in the second half, it's been pretty quiet for him, and I'm sure he prefers it that way.
Mushagaluza, who's worked really hard tonight. A little bit of pulling and pushing with Hogenborg. Referee stepping in. Referee's done well tonight. Kept control. It's a little bit of pushing and shoving in the end of the first half, but he's kept control of the game well. So you've got to be careful what you say. One of my Scottish friends is watching this, so good luck to Scotland on Friday against England. And of course we mustn't forget our Welsh friends, so they had an impressive 2-0 win today and managed to miss a penalty as well. So things going well for the UK in the Euro 2020.
You've been thinking about that the last few minutes, just had to get your positive vibes in for Scotland.
Got to be fair to everybody. To the here and now, 4-1 to FC Tulsa. Is De Costa in some space here. Out to the left-hand side, Suarez, he's already got a penalty on the night. Ideally he'll have a second one. Kieran Winters, good ball from him to Rivas. Matt Sheldon on the overlap, here he is now. Decent ball needed from the right-hand side. It is a decent ball, but there's Barbier from the 6-yard line with his trusty left foot to volley it away. Bradley Bourgeois, the captain, will be absolutely delighted if his side come out victors tonight, of course. Bourgeois, who attended the University of Tulsa from 2012 to 2015, starting all 81 games. His second spell with the club is constant, and that came off Dario Suarez. There's Caden Pierre, he gave away the penalty, which was slotted away nicely by Dario Suarez. There was some discussion between him and Rivas on who was going to take the penalty. Garcia has had another very steady game at the back. Iagua. 84th minute ticks up on the clock here. Roger Smith now. Good step over, Mutugaluza inside the box here, drives across goal. There's Lewis with the save. And we said Lewis has had had a lot to do tonight and of effort, but what he does do, he does extremely well, and that was a good example.
Exactly, and it was a great piece of play from SKC2. Here's another look at that replay. Mutugaluza trying to find his third goal of the season, but Sean Lewis denying him that opportunity, keeping the scoreline FC Tulsa 4, SKC2 1.
Still 0-0 between Memphis 901 and Atlanta United 2 in this league. Atlanta United 2s are down to 10 men in that game. FC Tulsa back here at One Oak Field on Saturday. Another mouth-watering fixture against Louisville City, who've had a good 2-0 win over Birmingham tonight. Just shows you this league, no easy games at all. Ogobot does well. Rivas is brought down. FC Tulsa quietly seeing this game out. There's Rivas. So important to the FC Tulsa cause, the former St. Louis man. His second spell as well. And this is a pleasing performance, Anna, for coach Mike Ensign, who have had a difficult, nobody shied away from it, saying it was a difficult away series of games, and to come home and to win, as we think they will now, barring a miraculous ending to this game. It must be delightful for him to see this performance.
It is, especially after the standard that, you know, FC Tulsa has for themselves. Some disappointing results for those road games, and to come home and initially go down early in that first half, giving up a goal to Roger Smith and finding themselves down early, but they responded obviously very well.
And that is a really good goal. Talking of Roger Smith, he plays a delightful ball into the box, and there is a goal for Sporting KC. It's Tyler Freeman who gets the goal and places the ball back on the spot, and we've still got time, and it's FC Tulsa 4, Sporting Kansas City 2's 2.
Here's another look, Dave. We were just talking about how FC Tulsa was trying to see this game out, but SKC2's not going to turn away, and Roger Smith crossing in a great ball, and Tyler Freeman with that volley in, cutting the lead in half for SKC2.
Corrales. And now it's really important that if Sporting Kansas City 2's here can get a third, we will have an exciting Tulsa Tech stoppage time to this game. FC Tulsa will just try to break this up. Throwing on the far side. It really was a great ball in from Roger Smith, and a fantastic finish from Freeman. Just what you want, the assist. And it's all just gone a little bit quiet, taking the wind out of the sails a little bit, Anna, with that goal. It was a fine goal. It just shows you that it's not over until the final whistle.
No, it's not, and we were just talking about how Coach Jensen would be pleased, and if they can see this out, he'll still be pleased with what could be a victory for FC Tulsa, but definitely don't want to give up goals late in the game and kind of become lackadaisical in your approach and take your foot off the gas necessarily. You got to stay focused, stay switched on, and not give up those opportunities, especially as the season continues, as games are tight. You don't want to give up those chances.
Now DaCosta's down with an injury here. Maybe some cramp there out of the way he's stretching out. Well, we hope you really are enjoying this game on My41 here locally in Tulsa, and also ESPN Plus. It's another fantastic advertisement for this USL Championship. We've seen some fantastic games already this season, and this one, after Roger Smith set the game alight in the 7th minute, FC Tulsa took their time to get into the game, plenty of possession, 2 goals before half-time, 2-1, and then they've really come out in the second half, and they were 4-1 up, and then the story of the game now is that Tyler Freeman's just given a bit more of a nervy finish to the home fans here, Anna.
He definitely has. SKC2 with some life here late in the game. But really all around tonight, you know, you talk about how both sides have shown well in the goals that they've scored. A lot of quality finishes and just excellent plays. You have a PK, some volleys, and just a little bit of everything to go around. An almost bicycle kick from Dario Suarez. It's been an entertaining match tonight, and we'll see if FC Tulsa can finish this one out as SKC2 continues to put the pressure on.
Freeman wants another go here, but down goes Lewis. Quickly taken free kick there after the foul by Kieran Winters. Lewis has had to make a couple of saves as well in the last few minutes. So we're going to have 6 minutes of Tulsa Tech stoppage time.
Remember, stranger things have happened. FC Tulsa scoring 2 goals in 3 minutes in the first half.
Tulsa Tech gives you the skills to get paid. Trust the local leader in career training for more than 5 decades. Make your own path to the career of your dreams. Apply today at tulsatech.edu. Tulsa Tech stoppage time then 6 minutes. Still time for both sides here to find the net again. Barbia deep in his own territory, will like to get it forward. Good header away by Sheldon. And there's going to be a throw-in to FC Tulsa. Christian Duke, the captain, has not stopped all night. Sheldon's throw-in Ogunborg gets some kind of a header on it. Rad got there ahead of Agua. Here's Bourgeois with a bit of defending to do and concedes the corner. So is there going to be late drama here at One Oak Field? A corner to the visitors here, who trail by 4-2. And important that FC Tulsa keep this back door shut now from the home perspective, Anna.
It is. They definitely don't want to concede another one late in this game. Kieran Winters does well on that front post to clear it away from danger.
Throw in then on the far side. Davis throws it towards the box. He's going to scurry towards the ball again and get another throw in here late on in this game. Galuzzi's not given up. Freeman in there as well. Good tackle on the edge of the box there. I say good tackle, but there is a foul. Agua's gone down. He committed the foul. So a chance to get something on frame here late on, Anna.
Yeah, it looked like a tough collision at the top of the box. Iagua still face down on the turf. But it will be a good opportunity for SKC2 here late in this game to try to put something on frame and really test Sean Lewis. It's a good range. See Iagua getting up there.
It's been a very sporting game. As I said, both sets of players respecting each other here. There's the touch there, and there's a clash that wasn't the original foul. It was Bailey Sparks who was in there, and I think Iagua just clashed off the ball there inadvertently. So free kick, he's okay. There he is, the man in shot. And a chance for Sporting KC2s here to give us late drama here at One Oak Field on a Wednesday evening.
And this shot will have to be just about perfect if he's going to get it up and over that wall and beat Sean Lewis in goal.
Everybody back, of course, in a black and gold shirt inside the box. Referee just dealing with the wall behind the wall. Not allowed to be part of the opponent's wall. Here's the free kick towards goal. It's a brilliant strike and a brilliant goal. Well, how about that for a free kick late on? What a strike from the visitors here, and it's now 4-3. This is a fantastic strike. Look at that, over the wall, nothing for Lewis to do. And that is Tyler Freeman's second of the night. Take a bow, that young man. It's FC Tulsa 4, Sporting KC2's 3.
Really an unbelievable strike. We were just talking about what he'd have to do and how difficult it would be, and he executed it perfectly, getting it up and over that wall, curling it into that top left corner. And nothing Sean Lewis can do, is not able to get to it quick enough. And things are getting interesting here with FC Tulsa only leading by 1 at this point with a few minutes left.
As Iagua gets a yellow card, Bailey Sparks picks himself up, and now more defending to do. What we said is there late drama here. Jake Davis here will belt this one into the box. Here it comes towards the far post. Garcia's there to flick it away. Another corner. And now there's a few home fans. As the goalkeeper says, Brooks Thompson, shall I go forward as well? A few fans here nervous. FC Tulsa looking to break a 3-game losing streak. Ball into the box, headed away. Back into the box, and thankfully it goes to Sean Lewis, who takes some time out, and all eyes now on Matt Franz, the referee. We're playing the Tulsa Tech stoppage time here, and FC Tulsa now have a slender lead, 4-3. Here's to Costa. Can they get one to seal it here? KPS giving it away inside his own box. Gets lucky. Roger Smith now. Urgency, has to run it down here. Kieran Winters gets a good tackle in on the right-hand side. All urgency now from the men in blue. Pierre will come forward on the right-hand side. And he's looking for a bit of help. Throws it towards the 18-yard line, headed away by Corrales. DaCosta misses it. Rad plays it, scooping forward into the 18-yard box. Is there another chance here? And a shot which is over the bar, thankfully, from the FC Tulsa point of view. But this young team do not lie down, Annabeth. They are still going at FC Tulsa late on here.
No, it's been a really impressive fight back from SKC2. At one point, it was FC Tulsa 4 to SKC2 1. And in these last few minutes, late in the second half, they've been able to claw their way back.
As the referee brings proceedings to an end and a few of the players are exhausted, they're lying down because it's been a very, very warm night here. We have seen a 7-goal thriller. Mike Ensian is, as the fireworks go off, must be inwardly delighted with the 3 points. He will probably have a little bit to say about a bit of the defending tonight throughout the whole game, but he's all smiles there. There's Eric Bird. But Mike Ensian will be delighted, Anna, because 3 defeats is never nice for anybody, and they come back and they win this one by 4 goals to 3.
He will definitely be pleased. I mean, you want to come home and get back on the right track. You mentioned, you know, those 3 losses away, not to the standard that FC Tulsa wants, but they come back in front of their home crowd and get the win against a tough, young Sporting KC2 team that at one point FC Tulsa with a lead 4-1, and SKC2 fighting back late in the game to make this one exciting. And Coach Ensian will be pleased with the result, but you talked about it, Dave. I mean, may need a touch on the late defending and try to close out that game.
FC Tulsa's 4th win of the season then by 4 goals to 3. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back and we'll review the entertainment that we've seen throughout the 90 minutes.
Tulsa is home to some of the most exciting attractions, beautiful wide open spaces, and exploding cultural scenes in the world. We're learning new ways to experience Tulsa safely. You know you can trust these businesses who have created their plans in line with the CDC and Tulsa Health Department. Invite friends and family to join you and see how our city can inspire your next adventure at visittulsa.com.
Tulsa Bone & Joint is Northeast Oklahoma's one-stop shop for orthopedic care and now features outpatient joint replacement surgeries at Union Pines Surgery Center. Dr. Jason Griffin of Tulsa Bone & Joint is proud to serve as the team physician for FC Tulsa. Since 2018, Dr. Griffin has provided his medical expertise both on the field and in the clinic to FC Tulsa players. Tulsa Bone & Joint is proud to be the official orthopedic care provider for FC Tulsa. Tulsa Bone & Joint, moving life forward.
FC Tulsa is back at One Oak Field. Cheer on Tulsa's pro soccer team Saturday, June 19th against Louisville City FC. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and tickets are available now. Single match tickets start at just $10 per match, and you can catch all the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase 2021 season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
The floodlights at One Oak Field here in Tulsa. We have seen an absolutely thrilling game tonight. As you can see, 7 goals shared between the two teams. FC Tulsa will be relieved to get their 4th win of the season and go back to 4th in the table. Here's the stats of the game. Anna, let's take a look at those stats.
See the possession, FC Tulsa pretty dominant, about 60-40 in possession overall. Look at the shots late in the second half. You saw SKC2 trying to claw their way back, 13 shots to 9. Pretty even on shots on target. It's a great match all night, back and forth, but FC Tulsa able to edge out the victory tonight. If you're an FC Tulsa fan, might have been sweating at the end a little bit, and SKC2 a bit of a heartbreaker. Some late quality goals, but unable to catch FC Tulsa.
A few yellow cards thrown in for good measure as well, and this is good to see fans back in the stadium, and the players, as they have always done here at One Oak Field, win, lose or draw, they like to celebrate. And Bradley Bourgeois, if you're from this neck of the woods, you will know that Bradley Bourgeois likes to bang the drum, especially the captain when he's on the victorious side. There he is, Matt Sheldon applauding the fans in Pride Month. A celebration there from the fans. As we see the fans celebrating here. Anna Bedford, thank you for your company. Thank you also for all of the production crew here. We look forward to having you back here at One Oak Field on Saturday when Louisville City will be in town, and that will be second versus FC Tulsa in fourth. We saw some fantastic goals tonight. There's a penalty from Dario Suarez. And FC Tulsa at one stage were leading by 4-1. It ended 4-3 with Rivas there scoring the fourth. We'll see you all on Saturday.
Invited telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.